This is John Polrai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. I'm following That First Heard, pop culture, celebrity news, stuff like that. As I'm sure everyone knows, the Virginia trial is in progress, and I'm following social media once in a while to see what's going on. Now, Eve Barlow, Amber Heard's friend, is tweeting a lot even though the case is going on. So that's what I want to get into. I thought maybe she'd have the common sense to just keep her mouth shut while the case started, but I guess not. And this tweet is actually fairly interesting here. Let's take a look. And by the way, I used a retweet because Eve shuts off comments, as you can see, so there's nothing to talk about with her original tweet. She just wants to tweet out there, and I gotta say, every damn time, I think that's really a weak thing to do, is shut comments off. I get it. There are some people who are overzealous and they're just, a little overboard. However, you gotta take those people if you want to actually have conversations and real debates with the people who are being under control. So she doesn't even want to have conversations with a wide variety of people. She wants to shut off everybody. Anyway, Rick says, Amber Heard's lapdog, Eve Barlow, please MSM, who I slag off all the time, hit me up for the truth. So I'm not sure Eve's full political spectrum, but she's on Fox News a lot, and MSM is like the opposite of Fox News, so we really get kind of a finger in the wind politics here. Whoever I can chill out to, whoever I think might take me, I'll go to. It's not like she really has allegiance to anybody in particular. As a disclaimer, I don't know, like I said, her full political spectrum, but it just seems like she wouldn't really care as long as somebody is willing to take her side and print what she wants to say. So she says, Amber's advocates live online, not outside a courthouse. Their business isn't to intimidate the other side by making abusive posters or jeering with verbal insults. If you're MSM and you want to report in a balanced way, hit me up. I can direct you to many of them. Want to report in a balanced way. So the best person that we could get balance from is the person who's been going to bat for Amber, knows Amber personally. That doesn't make too much sense. I don't trust this or anything she really says. If you want balance, you want to go for somebody who's completely removed from Depp and Heard and has no dog in the fight whatsoever. The worst place to go for balance in the world is like Eve Barlow, Isle Tillett, or Rocky Pennington, or like Italia Amber fans or something like that. This is just really kind of hilarious. Let's see what some other people are saying about it. I'm sure they'll agree with me, but hey, that's how this goes. Ahmed says, is that the MSG she gave her? She's so desperate to tell medias more lies, but this time it seems they are careful, otherwise they would have contracted her without her begging them. In the meantime, they beg Johnny Depp's fans to give interviews, and they refuse. Laugh out loud. And Katie says, I thought all of Johnny Depp's supporters were paid for robots. Why isn't Spaghetti there, or the list of others that listed as trusted advocates for news? And this person says, laugh out louds, all of a sudden Eve needs MSM for the truth. Yeah, good luck with that when there's live streaming. That's true too. The case is live streaming, and a lot of the places are streaming with no interruptions, maybe some talking with, when there's a break or something like that. However, for the most part, the coverage seems pretty good from what I've seen so far when they're on the stand. When people are on the stand, when the lawyers are talking, and things like that. And the next comment down says, well, that means she does not want the media to hear about ex-Tina's colorful fairy tales, which I'm not familiar with, so, okay, let's move on. Now, here's something that I think will come up in the future, but I don't have a full amount of info to make a video on it yet, and I heard today that Amber passed a note to Eve Barlow in the courtroom, which I'm going to assume, not being a lawyer, disclaimer is not really allowed because who knows what that could be. So hopefully they hit her hard for that. I mean, I don't think it can like lose her the case completely or anything, but let's get on it, man. This is serious, right? We're not gonna like give her freebies. What was that note? Very interesting point. It was on live stream, so it wasn't like some inside source or some word of mouth. I guess someone has seen it. And this little meme I really liked. Oh, Eve, you're nuts. And hey, that's someone's opinion. Who am I to disagree? Just putting out some tweets here online and seeing what people think about them. So anyway, that's the deal. Looks like Eve is still tweeting while the case is going on. I find that to be a little careless and irresponsible. We'll see what happens though. I mean, at least Amber Heard herself, probably with the guidance of certain people, but at least she had the common sense to get offline completely and stop with the baby pictures and, you know, whatever other social media adventures of misbehavior she wanted to get into before the trial. You guys, of course, let me know what you think down below. Doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. I'm, of course, following Virginia probably every day, but I still check up on social media because I want to find out what's going on around the case, in the public, and things like that. And if you don't subscribe here, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it, make a new video, something like that. See you next time.